Richard Jefferson. This is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Vucevic's shot is off. And here's Bridges. Pass to James. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Drummond. And a big-time jam. He slams it right over Vucevic.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
Richard, you wouldn't think LeBron James could improve, but that three-point shot has become really consistent.
And, well, now you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter at all times. That creates lanes for him to drive or create for others.
Now, here is James. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game.
Getting that little bit of help. James calls for the pick and roll, shake up the defense, and find himself a quality look.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Thompson. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Count it. Good.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Now, here is James. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
To the inside. And it's James with the jam.
Roll back that clock. LeBron, the king, still reigns.
Pass to Ingram. The three from Washington. Hits a three-pointer.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Thompson pulls it in.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to go through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. I asked him about LeBron James and what his team's defensive game plan was against him, and he said to me, hope and pray that he misses a majority of his shots. With LeBron, there's only so much you can do against him, but we're going to do our best. We'll see what happens here tonight. BA, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's James. No luck on that one.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated. That first step is so dangerous with Ahmed. I mean, he was just gone.
Good work there as it goes. James has got 6.
Just owning the painted area.
Okay, look out! Wow!
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Bridges outside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Here's Thompson. Vucevic. Lillard outside. Off the mark there with a 3. Cleveland trails by 6. Washington a screen. Down low. Out to Thompson. Back to Washington. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Grant. And here comes Cleveland. Pass to Drummond. Back to James. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for Cleveland. Number 45.
James outside. And it's James with the jam.
This is classic LeBron, leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
Pass to Vucevic. Washington outside. And here's Vucevic. Clock at 4. Releases. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. 27 seconds left to play in the first. James outside. Pass to Diabate. Now here is James. He's got 10.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And the dunk by Lillard. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. They lead by 2. And back in a moment as we...
16.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
From about 19, James with the rebound. And so James will bring it up for Cleveland, trailing by 2. You look at the career of Damian Lillard. He's provided some unforgettable moments, Grant.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. And I remember you were on the call for one of those moments. That unfathomable series-ending buzzer beater he hit against the Thunder.
They get it back. Out to Lillard. To the middle. And Vucevic slams it in.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vooch. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
To the paint. James.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
To the wing, right side. Lillard outside. Washington a screen. Beyond the arc. And it's Lillard with the 3. Lillard's got 7 points.
A genuine sniper from...
Whoa! Are you kidding me, LeBron?
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. For 3, here's Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
It's scooped up. Here's James.
LeBron James.
Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Lillard. Let's go with a 3. Up again. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. When you talk about Nikola Vucevic, a big man who continues to get it done at a high level, Richard.
Yeah, he is showing no signs of slowing down. Vooch scores, rebound, passes, and shoots it well from pretty much everywhere. I'd like to see him contend for a championship at some point in time in his career. And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Here's James. And a big-time jam. He slams it right over Vucevic.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you've got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Lillard outside. Down low. It's stolen by James. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Thompson goes in. Lillard looking around. To the inside. Grant with a steal. Bridges with it. Now Thompson defending. James, left side.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. There's the drive. Thompson. It's rebounded by Barrett. And here comes Cleveland. They trail by 1. Oh, misses the dunk.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
The shot by Lillard, no good.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Pass to Barrett. There's the triple. They get it again. Out to Bridges. Second shot opportunity. In deep, James drops it in. James has got 20.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Outside Ingram. To snap the cold streak. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And slam dunk by James.
Concentration off the charts. A chance for LeBron James to add one more.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the night. 32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Huff. Inside. Diabate grabs the board. Cleveland leading by 4. Here's Finney-Smith. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Now here's Washington. Here's Huff. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Huff's gotten his first bucket of the night. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Cleveland on top. They're up by 2. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's Pajemski. Five to shoot. To the middle. Here's Diabate. Up pulls it in.
The contest and the rebound, folks. That is how you defend.
He drops it from range.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Shamet. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, V.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the basket by Shamet. Shamet's got 5 points. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Here's the pick. Pass to Lillard. From the arc. Diabate grabs the board. And Cleveland has possession. It's a 1-point game. Intercepted. Now Lillard. Pass to Huff. This one for three. The three. That shot missing. From a mid-major school to a first-round pick, Wisconsin native Brandon Pajemski has had quite the rise, RJ.
Yeah, finishes top 5 in Rookie of the Year voting in 2024. Paz gives you a little bit of everything on the floor. Great rebounder for his size also.
And now we've got an intentional foul. Both teams will make substitutions.
First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Lillard with the ball. Here's the three. Lillard drains the outside shot.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Drummond with the screen. To the paint. And Drummond with the jam.
You love to see it. Barrett operating the pick and roll like a surgeon.
Pass to Bridges. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Drummond with the screen. He's off on the layup. Lillard outside. Pass to Hendricks. Jackson outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Huff. For three. It's rebounded by Grant.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's James. And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. A minute 53 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Shot clock at 6. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync. You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You've got to focus on the details.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Back to James. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Back to Lillard. Stolen by Bridges. James with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. That's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Lillard. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Huff. From outside, off the mark. Here's Drummond. And that one's drained from the low block. Drummond's got his third basket on the night right there.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Pass to Pajemski. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Outside Reddish. Oh, it's stolen. And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
All right.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's the floater. The putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Cleveland on top, leading.
47.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Huff. Back to Thompson. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Coming onto the floor for your home team.
Here's Shaman. And he banks in the layup.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Pass to Vucevic. Outside Ingram. Jacks up a three. Some solid defense from Barrett. Cleveland leading by 5. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Shaman. Out to Bridges. The three ball. He buries it from 3. And now it's an 8-point Cleveland lead.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
Building out this lead brick by brick. They have taken a very methodical approach.
Here's Shamet. Soft touch off the glass. Shamet's got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Coming onto the floor for Cleveland, Andre Drummond, LeBron James.
And here comes Cleveland. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years. But truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport. Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Cleveland leading by 8. Out to Bridges. From downtown. Washington grabs the miss. Pass to Thompson. To the left wing. Clock at 6. Washington outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Robbed. Now Thompson. Outside Reddish. Over Barrett. Reddish misses.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Here's James. Oh, James sinking the floater.
Soft touch on the floater from James. It's impressive how well he can adjust his mechanics to almost any situation.
Now Washington. Grant with a steal. In transition, here comes Cleveland. Unloads. All the way, the king. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
4 on the clock. Beyond the arc. LeBron sticks the triple.
LeBron really added this into his game later in his career, becoming a threat from deep.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Vucevic outside. Outside Ingram. For three. Gets a hand on it. And he grabs the board and finishes it off.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
And here's James. Double team on James. Here's Barrett. The ball's knocked loose. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Let's loose for three. James rips down the board. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. And the foul called on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul of the game.
4th team foul.
James outside. That free throw good from James.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
Thompson. Rejected by James. .44 seconds left in the fourth. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That'll be foul number 5 on him. And due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
LeBron James.
Something's changed, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor. The same player. It is truly impressive.
Here's Washington. Outside Ingram. Washington a screen. From deep. Oh, it doesn't go.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so it's Cleveland winning this one.